Welcome guys to another episode. I'm not your host, Chef Blair. On today's episode, we're doing salmon, but with a twist, and rice with a twist. So let me get into something more comfortable. I'll be right with you guys. Give me a second. I feel comfortable now. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to definitely chop up our cilantro, put it into our salmon. Then we're going to season it with Cajun seasoning. That's how I do my salmon. Quick, simple, not too hard. So let's get right into it. Now, what we do, we're going to place our salmon. Make sure that you wash and clean and pat your salmon dry. That's one of the first things that you need to do. So we're going to put our Cajun seasoning on top of our salmon. Then we're going to put our cilantro on it. Once that we have our salmon seasoned up with our Cajun seasoning and cilantro, we're going to go ahead and go to our stove and heat up our oven. Now that we got our salmon seasoned, we want to go ahead and sear it off inside of the pan. And after we sear it off, we're going to throw it in the oven for about 15 minutes. Now you want to put your oven on 350 preheated for 350 for about 15 minutes. Then you're going to slide it into the oven for about 15 minutes. All right, let's get to it. First step, definitely gotta add that oil. Need that. Now you're gonna add oil into your other fry pan for the rice that we want to make. Turn your pan on medium. You want to let that, once you see that the oil is getting hot enough, then that's when we want to go ahead and place the salmon in. We want to sear it off. Dang, I forgot the rice. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use that good old Goya. Shout out to Goya. Just saved me in the clutch because I forgot the rice. And with that being said, we now have our rice ready to go. And also, as I said, shout out to Goya for coming in clutch because I forgot the rice. Rice is done. Our salmon is done. Perfectly cooked. And of course, can't forget go on top. I'm not your host, Chef Blair. Thank you for tuning in for another episode. We're making our salmon and rice. Catch y'all next week. For anybody and everybody, if you need a quick, easy dinner for your family, definitely go with the rice with the salmon. Can't go wrong. Less than a half an hour. Thank you guys. Catch you next week.